Rocks fall, everybody dies.
All right.
Good session.
Aliens.
That is where you guys currently are. You have. I don't know how I can show my cursor. Can I show my cursor? You can see where you guys are lined up. You heard about work in a nearby town. People are looking for, strong warriors, and you thought you'd try your hand at the promise of good pay. So right now you're waiting at this fork in the road. There's lots of people surrounding you. Lots of people came for glory, but mostly for gold. Right now you face down this one dude. He's currently yelling at everybody to, quiet down, all in line. And people just really aren't listening. He has very little authority, doesn't know how to get everybody's attention. But you four, he has your attention. So he points at you guys. He says, you and the extra small one. Go to the table. Print your name, collect your potion. Meet me at the gate. And then he stalks off. It seems like he's been doing this all day and he's really tired. He's going over there real angry.
All right. I followed the direction of the very angry man and to go collect my potion.
Yeah, I'd also like to follow along. I just want to know, what does everyone kind of look like? Or the other people that are around me, what do they see? What do they look like? What do they seem like they're about?
You see a half-elf man standing just over 6 feet in height with a pale blue complexion and golden eyes. And he describes himself as Van, or Venoran.
Raj. Okay. Call you Van.
Call you Van? That's what we're going to call him?
Yeah,
Van.
I'll call him Van.
Just making sure.
Vanarin when he's in trouble.
I'm a gnome. Hello, everybody. My name's Shuji Weber. So I'm a gnome, and I am a forest gnome, and I don't know, what gnomes are, 3 feet tall? That's me.
That's about right.
Yeah, I'm about, I think I was going between 12 and 14, but I landed on, I'm going to be 14.
14?
I'm 14 years old, so I'm a young gnome.
All right.
Damn, yeah, you're super young gnome. Gnomes, kind of 200-300 years, and you're 14?
Yeah.
You, just started out.
Oh, yeah. And then, I'm sorry, are we doing, just what we look like, or do we know each other yet?
You do not know each other yet. You are surrounded by strangers.
Well, that's what I look like.
All right.
Especially considering that one of you is 12 years old and just hasn't met that many people.
Yeah. You are de-aged. You're 12 now. Forget you're 14.
Apparently, I've been looking at years.
You've been de-aged.
You're 12. You tell people you're 14, so they think you're older. That's exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad. 14. I've just been hearing the age 12 for the last 2 weeks.
I know, but I thought 14 was more
my
leniency.
confusion.
My bad.
For me, you will see a stocky dwarf. He's about 4 feet tall. Chainmail armor, and he has 2 hand axes on his side. It looks like he's been through some stuff, but he doesn't look all that weathered. Looks like he tries to keep himself pretty neat. And his name is Roland Stone.
For me, you will see a 5'8" tiefling, and my name is Ryoko, and you just noticed that I look a little bit arrogant.
All right. Arrogant tiefling. I'm putting that in my notes. Okay, let's go collect these potions. See what that's about. See what this mission is going to be.
As you approach that table where another man sits, he sits just, he's got like a quill in one hand and he sits like this. And you can see the exhaustion on his face. You can see the bags under his eyes. And as you approach, he lets out a name.
Where is he sitting? I'm so sorry.
He's sitting right here at a table just outside this house. and the door to the house is like half open, and inside you can see all kinds of basic provisions.
Is there extra seating at the table?
There is not. It's incredibly small.
Okay.
And it's also very short. Like, it's too small even for him. So the tops of his legs seem as if they come right up to the bottom of the table. It does not seem comfortable at all.
Good height for a dwarf, though, so I can just kind of reach over.
Great height for a
my
dwarf.
stuff.
Sadly,
Perfect.
he's human.
Too bad for him. Sorry, you're tall, bro. I take my healing potion. What's the job?
Right. If you finish the job, you get 100 gold and a boon from His Majesty.
But what is the job? What do you want us to do?
All right. You see that guy over at the gate? Yeah.
Stick my head out.
The guy lying down?
He is laying down. That lazy jerk gets to lay down all the time, and I'm stuck sitting here. Anyway.
Oh, I see him. Yes, the laying down man.
Yeah, you're just gonna talk to him. All I do is I write down your name, I give you a potion.
Right.
All right. Vanoran Dev Chorus.
Great. Can you spell that for me?
Vanorin. The last name is Devkoris. Davkoris.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Thank you. Here's your potion. And he reaches, he like leans back and he reaches kind of like inside where there may be like a little table, and he comes back with a single potion and he sets it down right on the small table for you to pick up. It's a potion of healing.
All right. I grabbed a potion of healing from the table.
You now have a potion of healing.
Wonderful. I'll walk up next and Rolling Stone.
He eyes you up and down your short height, and he goes, "Of course it is. Here's your potion."
I'll have you know the Stone Clan is well known, respected. Bastard. Walk away.
I believe you.
You should. Walk away.
I do. Next.
Trying to start a fight.
I'll go next. I walk up to him and I just stare him directly in the eye, intimidatingly, and I say,
Shit,
"Ryoko."
Are you trying to intimidate him?
I just want to appear intimidating. I'm not trying to intimidate him. I'm giving him an eye.
Make a roll at intimidation check.
Yeah.
I can.
Are you trying to gain something from this, or are you trying?
Not at all. I just want to look like I want him to note that I am looking at him in a very precarious way.
Roll intimidation for me, please.
Okay.
We haven't even started.
This is the start right here.
The difference
Roll
between
high.
me and our other DM is I'm saying roll intimidation, not roll initiative.
Yeah.
The Dusty is
I got a
here.
10.
Yeah, so you stare at him, you give him the eye, and you give him your name, and he meets your gaze, and then he goes, "Uh-huh. All right. Here's your potion."
I take it and I walk away with my nose stuck in the air.
I don't think he seemed very intimidated, but he definitely noted arrogant.
Ryoko's walking away all like, yeah.
He didn't even write down your name. He just wrote down arrogance.
Arrogant tiefling. Stuck up. Well, I didn't know we'd been rolling on physical, so I will be back momentarily after I grab my dice tray. Excuse me.
So, while he's gone, the story that he wanted me to tell you guys is
yes.
at the game last night. Our DM, Jeff, has been telling us that he was going to have a session where he was going to kill everybody. And he's been telling us for a little over a month, I'm going to kill everybody. Like, he told us. He was like, I'm going to bring everybody up to level 17, and whoever is there, they're going to fight my 2 level 20 characters. And I'm going to kill everybody. So, a lot of people took that as like a personal challenge. So, we get there, and he says, all right, tonight's the night. I'm going to kill everybody. You have an hour to prepare. But it's like, he's going to kill us. Why are we preparing? We're going to die. And we've known it for a month. So I took a minute out of my time to make sure I had enough diamonds to cast Resurrection. And I was ready. Like, that's it. But, like, the entire table wanted to use the entire hour to prepare a plan to execute the moment we got there. And they used an hour and 15 minutes to prepare a plan for us to go die to. So for an hour and 15 minutes, we sat there not playing. And as soon as we showed up, his 2 level 20 characters revealed that they had a massive drop on us because he brought in an ancient brass dragon and 100 eagles and 100 skeletons equipped with longbows.
Super fair fight.
Yeah, it
Sounds super fair.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, no, because we had there were we were 17 level 17 characters, so that was fair, Throw out so many enemies that you can't even put them on the board, and instead of asking to roll damage or anything, you just say, well, 100 attack you, so
yeah,
you're just dead.
One of the players made him roll for all 100 eagles. So he sat there rolling dice for like 10-15 minutes, and by the end of it, she had taken over 400 damage. And it was like, we could have just called you dead, but instead we're taking all this time. So we just started talking about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure at one point. All we're doing is rolling dice now. And then at one point he got a little upset at me because he was like, nobody's making it past round 2 of combat. So at round 2, I cast Gate, and I got me and 4 other characters out of there, and he let it happen. But when I said I want to go to the ethereal plane, he was like, no, you can't. You're going to go where I dictate. And I was like, that's not how the spell works.
Yep. It was that was his attempt at Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
An adventure for us, so that way after he killed our characters, we still had something to do for the rest of the night.
So we're still alive. We're still level 17. But then, like, at the end of that initiative, he was like, who cast that bullshit gate? Like, who was it? And it was like, that was me, and I don't think it was BS. I think it was great.
Yeah, it was a completely valid spell on how to escape the bullshit that we were about to do.
That's like one of the main purposes of that spell.
You use games like, oh, that's bullshit. 100 fucking eagles and 100 skeletons. That's legit.
And he explained where everything came from, and it came from, like, he took the time to have his characters actually do everything the right way.
Yeah, like,
it was just like, sound. Why would you let us talk for an hour plus if you know that it's that futile? So that was it. And then we did a little bit of PvP, and then that was kind of it. But
actual
that's our
PvP,
story
not
from
DM versus PvP. DM
that's
versus
really funny.
Player. Yeah, it was God, it's something. It's like a kind of thing you can kind of laugh about afterwards, but while you're there suffering through it, you're like, this sucks. It's like we paid to be here. I was like, I paid for this to happen to me. I was like, I was telling him the whole time. I was telling Jordan, it was like, I could have been playing Halo this whole time, and I would have had way more fun playing Halo than I did getting absolutely destroyed by like level 2. It's like, 100 eagles attack you. I'm like, okay. Like at the second he said that, I like mentally checked out because I was like, no, there's no way to beat that. It was like, you have 100 creatures on the field. Like the most I can target at once is like 10. That's it. I can't take out 100 eagles. Nobody else can. That's pretty much game over there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't know if we can. We haven't rolled for it yet in our game, so.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure in this game, once we hit level
we
50,
can take it.
we
We're
can
on
take out
level
100.
1, but we
You know what?
got it.
Actually, George, is it too late to make a druid character instead?
Yes.
I'd like to be a druid.
For this session, it is too late.
No, I'm
Oh.
good. I want to stick to. I want to be Rolling Stone. I do not want to.
If we finish this session and you're like, all right, I really need to be a druid, then we will very unceremoniously massacre Rolling Stone, and you can bring in your druid.
I will. No, I would absolutely not do that. But
You can always put in the chat that you really do want to be a druid, and then the three of us will gang up on your character.
yeah, just kill my character now.
Yeah.
Screw it. Just kill my character right now, and then let's be done. All right. I'm sorry for taking so long. I found my dice tray. I'm ready to roll. What are we doing?
All right.
All right.
So the unintimidating tiefling walks off, and he just very exasperately next.
So I'll walk up and I'll put my elbow on the table and do one of these and just be like, you seem like you're having a hard day.
Where are your parents?
Oh,
They're where?
we don't need to talk about it. My name is Susie Weber.
All right. Are you here with somebody, Susie?
It's just my name's Susie. S for Susie, U for Uzi, S for C, and Y for E.
What?
Susie Webers.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm like 18. How old are you? Are you okay?
Roll
You seem
deception.
tired.
Roll deception.
Perception?
No, deception.
You're lying.
24.
24?
Yeah, 19 plus 5.
Damn. You got deceived.
I guess I'm sorry. I guess I just haven't met many gnomes. Okay. Sure. And are you gonna be okay? You seem very small.
Oh, I get that all the time. It's fine. I'm stronger than I think.
Okay, Susie Weavers,
Stronger than I think.
here's your potion.
I think so. I leave.
Head to the gate.
I was just following the other group.
All right, so you guys make your way over to the gate. And here stands the initial guard. And as you make your way over, you see him. He's reading from a scroll. Just a really small scroll. And as
How
you
loud?
approach, he rolls it back up and he kind of sticks it into a little pouch on his belt. And he says, "Right! Everybody ready?"
Yes, I guess so.
What's the job?
Right. Well, the job is, or first of all, try not to die. If you die, the crown is not liable for your debts, yeah? If you die, you do not get paid, yeah? And if you die, we will just bury you in a mass grave with anybody else who may or may not have already and will in the future also die. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Right. So I'm going to open up the gate wee little bit, and you guys, you're just going to roll on in there, and you got to get to the castle. Yeah?
Only get to the castle. Do you want us to exterminate everything in front of us or no?
You do what you think is best. And once you get to the castle, you just have to make sure that the king and the queen and all 7 or 8 of the king's mistresses are all right and that they stay unarmed. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. I think we can do that.
Right. Now, just a bit of fair warning. The job did call for warriors. Yeah, you guys, you can handle yourselves in a fight. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just see my character staring at Susie Weaver.
I'm gonna turn to Ryoko and be like, he seems pleasant.
I look at her and go, crikey.
Right. Excellent. So, I'm going to raise the gate and you guys just crawl on under, yeah? Right. Here we go. You ready? And he goes off to the side where there's like a lever, and it's a wacky system of ropes and pulleys attached to a lever, and the ropes and pulleys go all the way up the wall into a tower window. And that's all that you can see from this lever. And he, with great effort, finally pulls the lever down, and the gate raises about 1.5 feet. And he's all right, hurry on.
Oh, shit, yeah. Rolling Stone's going to try to slide on through there.
Yeah, I try to crouch my way underneath the gate as well.
Same. I just follow Van.
And luckily, nobody in this party is incredibly large, so you guys are able to do so pretty easily.
And by the way, my stream is pretty far behind if you've actually moved anything.
I know, I'm moving stuff right now.
Can I just take a moment to say I really love the voice of your character, Venorin?
Yes, same.
I mean, sure, it's totally a real voice. I mean, I have 5 voices, so it's one of them.
That's a good one. It caught me off guard. I was like, oh yes, I like this.
It's very elegant.
It's also the voice to my female characters whenever I... but I mean, it's an elf, so it's basically a female, right?
It works. It works.
All elves are women.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, have you seen Legolas?
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So what you guys see in front of you, as soon as you're on the other side of the gate drops right back down. Like that guy let go of that lever as soon as you guys were clear. And before you see nothing but empty streets. There are a few stalls up ahead of you. You can see in kind of a little town square. They still seem open. They still seem like their goods are out and available for purchase. But you don't see a soul in sight. Like everybody just kind of up and vanished.
All right. I check some of the stalls to see if there's anything around that maybe pestilence or something hit the town.
All right, are you just gonna walk up?
I'm just gonna walk up.
You're just gonna walk up. And as you're walking up, you get to about this point right here. And you begin hearing some rustling and some chatter coming from the alleyway up ahead to your left.
All right. I'm currently I see on the stream we're right in front of the gate. So if we've actually went in the gate, I can't see anything.
Yeah, we have gone in the gate. The stream is incredibly delayed, and I'm not really sure why, and I do apologize for that.
I do see us in the gate. Mine just buffered.
I'll try to refresh my page and see if that helps. But in the meantime, I'll roleplay. My Rolling Stone's going to look towards Susie, and he's going to say, "You may have fooled the guard or whatever, but I've seen gnomes before, You're not 18.
I'm going to use message in his head and say, "Mind your own beeswax." I'm gonna walk away.
Roller just kind of nod his head like, magic. Interesting.
I'm going to investigate the sounds that I'm hearing.
Well, you want to walk up to them?
I'm going to. I mean, do I see something moving, or do I just hear rustling?
You do not see anything. You do just hear rustling and like a very quiet kind of chatter.
Okay, yeah. Then I will just kind of. I'll slow down and wait for the group to also catch up. I don't want to just leave everyone near the gate.
All right.
I catch up.
Yeah, I'll follow behind as well.
Sorry, I always forget to mention that. Yeah, I'm with peeps. I'm walking.
What order would you like to go in? Bradley is first. Bradley, what's your character's name again? I'm so sorry.
Van.
Vanoran. You are currently at the head of the group. Is that where you would like to stay?
The squishy definitely should go first.
Yeah, dude, you got this. I believe it. You're leading the pack, investigating.
The timid voice guy is going to go first.
Yeah, you have a confidence about you. Roland is going to stick not super close, but like very close to Susie because he's still concerned for the obviously very young gnome.
All right. Great. And Ryoko?
I'm just a distance. I'm just kind of like a distance away from all of them watching it all happen. Like I'm close enough to be in the group, but I'm just far enough away assessing.
And so that way when the monster comes out and eats all three of us, you're like behind it, like, oh shit, and then we walk off.
My
You can
plan
stare
is
at
to
it
trip
arrogantly.
Susie. Yeah, I'll stare at it arrogantly. It's all I can do right now.
All right. I'm watching the stream and finally I'm moving pieces. My goodness.
Same thing.
That is a horrible delay. I gotta figure out
How far
I
is your
can
delay?
fix that. I'm sorry, guys. We'll get there.
Might have to theater of the mind this.
Yeah.
I said we might have to theater of the mind.
Yeah. Well, I just really wanted to use the map.
Oh, hey, man, don't get me wrong. It's a sick map. I was there.
Yeah.
I also got a cool map.
Yeah, so
I'm
after
so happy.
this, I'm probably going to see about making the transition to Roll20, but we'll see how that goes.
That's fine. Ooh, yay, we have visual.
Yeah.
Visual. So
It only takes like 2 minutes to actually see what we're talking about.
It's okay. We just need to go heavy on the roleplay, guys, all right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, very heavy on the role play to fill that time. It worked. So you can see that if you were to walk down that road, there would be a 90-degree turn down an alley to the left.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you hear those noises coming from, Van.
All right. I'm going to kind of go to the door from the shop across the street and try to look down the alleyway, leaving room between me and the alleyway.
So you want to be at the door across the street from the alleyway?
Correct.
Awesome. So you get up to that point, and you can see beneath the two trees that are there, you see two figures kind of crouched, and they hold short bows, and they're just kind of chattering to each other, and they don't seem to see you. Their backs are towards you for the most part. They're like at a 3/4 turn away from you, so not quite facing directly away, but most of the way away from you. And they just chatter in hushed little voices.
Oi, Van, what do you see?
I kind of like
I shout loudly.
I shush Roland and say, "There's some crouching creatures over there. I don't know if they are."
The two creatures, their ears perk up and they go silent as if they heard somebody shouting loudly.
Yeah,
You see Van's eyes just widen at the creatures now staring at him.
They look around. What are you going to do here, Van? As they look around, are you going to try and get out of their line of eyesight? Or are you
Nope, I'm just going to deer in headlights.
Deer in headlights.
Roland, as he said that, by the way, is just starting to walk towards Van to get a little closer, see what he's seeing, you know?
All right.
I don't want to jump in because I know people don't like it when we talk, but am I allowed to cast minor illusion of like a small cat running down the alleyway past them?
Wait, what? No one likes it when you talk? What happened? Where
Yeah.
did this come from?
That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of a certain DM who's like, you shouldn't talk strategy, you should just do what your character says.
No, so I'm not a big fan of that because, one, we're not actually in this world, so there's a lot of information we're not taking in.
Yeah.
So I think that the way that makes up for that is us being able to plan as, like, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking as someone who does not consider themselves a professional DM and the reason I play is for fun, I want you guys to have fun. So if you guys want to do like a quick check with each other to like talk about something, you can absolutely do that. In the meantime, my question becomes, what is the definition of minor illusion?
That is a good question because I'm looking it up. It is, I can create an image of an object. Drat. I can make something that is 5 foot within 5 foot cube. It can't create sound, light, or smell. And you can't physically interact with it. So I guess I can't make like a cat.
You can make a cat, it just can't be like moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that you could make the image of a cat.
Okay.
It says object, and objects do not typically move of their own volition the way a cat would. So you could make a cat-looking image,
Nope,
but it
that's
would
good.
need to remain stationary.
Yeah, I won't make a stationary cat. I withdraw brainstorm. Okay. You guys can keep doing your thing while I think of stuff. Go ahead.
Well, Van's just deer in headlighting, so...
Yeah, Roland's walking up to Van. He also has chainmail, so he's very rattly.
Rattly.
Yeah, he's making a lot of sound. He has no reason to be quiet at this point, so he's just...
Yep. So these creatures, they definitely hear something. They knock very ragged-looking bows on, or arrows onto their bows, and they begin to walk down the alleyway in Van's direction. And you see, Van, from where you are, they are 2 kobolds, and they are on high alert. Van, they see you.
I go to try to strike at them with one of my spells. If
Roll initiative.
Oh, there. All right.
A 20.
Ooh. It's poor for me. Can we, do you have the Discord bot that lets you roll on Discord or no?
No, if that's a thing, then you and I will be talking later because I'm going to get that set up.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just using Roll20, so I just made my character in Roll20.
Do we have a Roll20 game open for this? Or no? Not at all.
We don't.
We need to get one open.
Yeah, it's all about the scroll map. I am all about the scroll map for this. But as soon as this is over, I do want to get into Roll20.
Very good. Well, I figured if we do the Roll20 thing, we could actually, like, we can see each other's rolls and stuff like that at least.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside of this, but I wasn't going to miss the opportunity to use them.
Yeah, you want to use a scroll map? I agree. Look, man, scroll map's good. I
like it.
It's beautiful.
If I can make it smoother, I might ask to borrow yours at some point, too.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I'm totally. I still have it around here. There might be some bite marks where my dog bit it, though. So.
It adds character.
Yeah, it adds character to the map. I'll give you that.
Van, you rolled a 20 for your initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. And Susie Weavers, how'd you roll?
She's muted.
Oh, she is muted. Rolling Stone, how did you roll?
I rolled 2.
Oh, no.
With a dexterity of a minus. Actually, I'm sorry. I actually have a good dexterity. +4. So I'm sorry, +2. So I rolled a 4 for my initiative.
All right.
Not the worst in the world, but definitely not winning any awards.
Ryoko, how's your initiative?
Okay, remind me how to calculate initiative.
It's your D20 plus your dexterity.
Okay. I got a 3 total because I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
So I think that's a critical fail, but I don't know how all that works. So there
I'm
we
not
go.
the worst initiative.
And Susie Weavers.
11.
The 14-year-old did better than me.
Yep. That's what you get for being arrogant.
That's what I get.
Van, it's your go.
All right, I'm going to try to target the kobold that's closest to me. Are they both basically parallel to each other?
They are within 5 feet of each other, but they are at different lengths down the alleyway. One is 5 foot behind the other one, and the first one that you can see, the closest one to you, is about 5 feet from the edge of the building. He's about 5 feet.
All right. I'm going to fire at the one closest to the edge of the building and use Mind Silver. I need the kobold to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's good. Kobolds can't be smart. No way.
Does a 5 pass?
No, it does not.
All
it deals a whole 2 damage, and it also gets disadvantage or -5 to its next saving throw. Sorry, minus a D4. I don't know why I said -5. Minus a D4.
Great. What move is this? Mind Silver?
Mind
Silver. Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Sliver.
I transposed those letters.
It's all right. It's Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. What does that actually do? Does it just strike their mind in like a...
Yes, so they would feel basically it's like a sharp pain in their brain for a second, and then if they fail that save, they have that like kind of they have a negative D4 to their next saving throw.
Fantastic. He screams in pain. It's real loud.
And Van kind of runs behind the chainmailed dwarf coming towards him.
What the hell was that?
Kobold.
You're running from a few kobolds. He pulls out his 2 hand axes. He's ready to fucking go.
All right.
in like a minute.
So the kobold you didn't attack, he comes around the corner, and he lifts his bow to fire off an arrow, and he sees not one person like he was expecting because that's who he saw, but he sees all 4 of you guys standing there, and he panics a little bit and he lets one off. Hey, Van, does a 9 hit you?
It does not. I have a 13.
Great. Fantastic. So the arrow, it whizzes like right by your head, and it collides with the stone wall of the building right next to you, and it just kind of it bounces off and it clatters about 10 feet behind you to the ground. The kobold that you injured with Mind Sliver, he also moves out, having recovered from this attack, and he's going to get off a shot, and a 16 hits.
It sure does.
It strikes you in the arm, dealing 5 damage.
You see Van yelp in pain, bloodied.
You got that sorcery HP right now, huh?
Yep.
All right, Susie.
Sorry, before I do anything, just to ask, when we were doing this, I never wrote down an armor class. Do I have one?
10 plus your dex modifier.
Boom.
You are wearing... What kind of armor do you have? You don't have armor, right? You're a sorcerer.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, so what Slantal said.
Perfect. That's better than Goose Egg, so go team.
Yeah.
All right, so it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna just do a ranged spell cantrip and do Ray of Frost.
All right.
Towards Mr. Guy. I don't think we named him.
Mr. Kobold.
Mr. Cobalt.
Mr. Guy.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Oh, it hits.
Boom! So 1d8. That's a 6. And then it says your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
All right. So as the ray of frost, it streaks through the air in a brilliant, freezing, glistening ray. It strikes the kobold right in his kobold face, and he falls dead.
But you have to slow down for 10 feet until your next turn.
He doesn't hear you because he's dead.
I'm just kidding. All right.
Good job. Roland.
Yes. For me, I am going to... Whatever kobold is still standing, because I'm assuming the other one is 100% dead. I'm going to hope he's not pretending. I'm going to go up to it, and is he within 25 feet of me, or am I screwed?
He is 15 feet away from you.
Wonderful. I just run up to it. Before I get to him, I throw one axe at him, just chuck it. That'll be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is 4 piercing damage. Or, I'm sorry, 4 slashing.
So
and then
you huck a throwing axe.
Yes.
Or as I like to call them, dwarven arrows. You just huck one, and with a solid thud, it buries into this kobold's chest, and he falls dead.
Damn, I didn't even get a chance to hit him with the other one. But all right, as I finish waking my way up to him, I grab my hand axe out of him. See, nothing to fear. Quick work.
Yeah, with a sickening wrench of sound against metal and bone, it comes free, and it's dripping with kobold ichor. It smells wonderful.
You want me to fix that for you?
Wait, what?
I can clean that for you.
Sure. Thanks.
I cast that spell that I can't say and clean it.
Hold my hand axe up, ready for it to get my hand axe up so it can get clean.
Oh boy! I cast Prestidigitation on his hand axe to clean it of all ichor.
Magic, huh?
It's now clean, so that the next person you try to kill with it won't catch any kind of blood transfused diseases.
Well, that's good. That's really good. I want to make sure I'm not a monster.
Yeah, this is the important part.
What?
All right, your 2 kobolds are dead, and you guys now stand in a street with 2 dead kobolds.
I'll turn to Van. Was that all you saw, or were there more?
I just heard some things from this direction, but I don't know if there is anything else.
We could press our luck trying to find them, or we could just head for this castle. By the way, can we see this castle, Van? By any chance, or no?
From where you are, you can see the top of the castle, above trees and above the buildings of the city.
Not in the direction the kobolds came from, is it?
No, the kobolds came, just for the purpose of a side-scrolling D&D campaign, the kobolds came from the alleyway to the north, and the castle which you want to reach is to the east.
Gotcha. All right. I think we should head north chasing the kobolds. No, we should head east towards the castle. No point in following kobolds. They're just kobolds.
Fair enough, but you lead the way. You see Van kind of limp a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You took a bad one there, huh? You want my potion? I'm sure I'll be okay.
I'll use one if I need it.
All right, well, keep yourself up. Can't have you dying. We don't have that many people in the first place.
Actually, that's a good idea. You see Van cast healing word on himself.
Ooh.
Healing himself for 5. Oh, well, he's back up to full.
Don't need that much, huh?
You are one squishy dude.
I don't know if anybody did this already, but if not, Sushi Weaver's gonna go just loot some bodies real fast.
Yeah, absolutely. On the 2 kobolds, you find 2 short bows. One of them has 4 arrows. The other one has 6 arrows. And that is it.
Rolling Stone is in shock at the fact that this very young halfling is just looting these corpses with no fit. It doesn't seem to phase her at all. It's just very oh wow, this kid's seen some shit, huh?
Ryoko's realizing how shy she is around other people and is like, this arrogance thing isn't working.
I'll take a short bow and go to Ryoko and be like, I know you're not short, but
Ryoko sees it as a sign of friendship and is warmed by it, but will not show it on her face.
Is Ryoko just a tsundere or something like
I
that?
want to insight check this. I want to know if she's really not okay. I want to know what she's feeling. Let's see here.
I don't know if she knows what she's feeling.
Where's my insight?
I'll do a silent message and be like, I see you.
Again, warmed.
Yeah. I rolled horrible on that insight check, so I'm assuming I have no idea what's going on there. I'm just gonna.
It's just you going to her face. Nothing happening.
I stare you directly in the eye as you directly stare me in the eyes. Neither of us knows what's happening.
What a bond.
This is teamwork here.
And Roland will keep his hand axes down. He's like, all right, we should move forward. And she's going to start pressing forward towards the thing. A little bit more cautious now that he knows there are some things out there that could potentially start damaging us.
Ryoko stays closer to the back because her shyness is showing.
How far back, Ryoko?
Like I'm the last in line, but I don't want to be away from the group. I'm just the last in line because I don't really know socially what to do.
All right. And Susie Weavers, where do you want to be in this group if Roland Stone is at the front?
I'll take the back.
You want to be at
Watch
the
your
back?
back.
I'll be 20 feet from Roland.
All right, we got a little bit of train going on.
Wow, we are spread out. I don't know if I want to be in the back anymore for that story.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how far you guys were going.
They're behind you. Everyone wants to be in the back.
We're all just letting you go first.
Yeah, Roland will just start smelling himself. He's like, do I stink or something? What the hell's going on here?
Stand behind
you don't have to be so far. I could protect you if you're standing next to me.
I'll run up next to Roland, not realizing he was up by himself. So I'll go up there.
Thanks, kid.
All right.
I give him a sup nod.
You guys begin to move forward.
Short people power.
You guys move forward through the streets a bit more cautiously because you don't want to attract too much attention. But the damage is done. Attention has been attracted.
Oh no.
You hear screeching in a language that you may or may not know. What languages do you guys speak?
Okay, dwarf.
I know Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You're very well-read person.
Yes.
Ryoko, how about you?
Mine says thieves can't under languages, but I think I'm Inferno and Common. I
Okay.
just think my
And
digital
Susie?
thing is off.
I'm common, gnomish, and in case these are small beasts, I speak with small beasts.
These are not small beasts.
Big
But I
beast.
try.
Chattering and yelling in a language you don't know. 3 kobolds come running around the corner of an alley up ahead, having heard the scream of one of their brethren who you just slain. 2 more kobolds do the exact same thing, but they run around behind you, blocking that street. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Well.
Natural 1 with a +2. That's a 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm rolling great.
Yeah. I got a 17.
Well,
I got a 22.
Whoa, I got a 15.
Life is changing.
Yeah. Highs and lows. So I have the stream muted, and I'm just seeing Susie Weaver just like screaming, and like I have no idea what to say.
All right, Ryoko, you said that you rolled a 22 for your initiative.
Yeah, I had a 19 plus 2 dexterity.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to sit like a million miles away for the stream because like half of my face is on there. Yeah, I'm like really zoomed in for some reason. Like I gotta like
Sorry, man. I did try to like make yours a little bit bigger too.
You're good. Yeah, like I noticed that I was like I saw it like really close and you like zoomed it out, but I'm still like super zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why. It's okay. I just like super far away from anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Did anybody roll above 18?
No.
I think Majeski did.
Yeah, I've got her. She's going first. Did anybody roll above an 11?
I did. Van.
Van, what'd you roll?
17.
And then Susie had a 15.
And then Roland, you said you had a 3?
Yes, I have a 3.
Okay.
Good rolls here. I have my little dice tray on my left now.
I also did my math wrong. I'm a 21. I forgot the number 20 existed. And it's on stream, so I want it to be noted that I cannot do math, and I'm just bringing some Nobilis into this game.
I was about to say.
It's Noblest. Forget Noblest rules. Get rid of all these dice, all right? We're just theater of the mind this, and then just like, we have like points or something. That's how it works, right?
Oh my god.
Well, we can't do math in our Noblest game. That was the joke.
Yeah. The Imperator in the Nobilis game is bad at math, and therefore everybody is bad at math. So,
and here we are. Can't count.
That's okay. I already wrote it down, and I'm too lazy a DM to fix it. So,
okay.
Ryoko, you're kicking us off. There are your 3 companions in front of you, and in front of them they are faced down by 3 kobolds, and then behind you are 2 more at distance.
Okay. So I'm towards the back, so I feel like I want to challenge the 2 that are in the back.
All right.
Wait, how far away are the ones in front of me?
The ones in front of you are, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 feet. And then the exact same distance for the ones behind you.
Okay, I'm going to take the ones behind me because I'm bringing up the rear, so it's my duty. So I am going to... Oh no, I don't know how to use the digital sheet, and I lost my weapons.
What weapon are you using?
I'm debating between a crossbow and a rapier. But I think a crossbow would be good because they're 30 feet behind me, but I don't know the range of my crossbow.
Your crossbow would be able to reach them at 30 feet. You also should have 30 feet of movement, so if you wanted to use your rapier, you would be able to use your movement and then attack them there.
Oh.
You have options.
I do. I'm going to use my short bow, and I'm going to attack the one that is to the right of the other one who's behind us.
Your right or his right?
My right.
Okay, the one on your right.
Yeah, I just dropped my dice. I'm a mess, you guys. I'm very nervous. Okay, remind me how to roll again. because it's been a year.
Man, it has been a year since we played this game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My gosh.
And I'm still newbie status, and then we all quit our campaign. So.
It's true.
Jeez, what happened there?
Oh, COVID happened.
Oh, fair enough.
COVID happened, so we went without a game for like a good long while, and we finally finished it. And then Bradley.
I started one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got one session with Bradley, and then people moved out of state.
Not naming any names.
I'm not naming any names, but
Well, it wasn't me
30% of it
first.
was Bradley.
Hey, you're the DM, man. You're not allowed to move. Everyone knows that. You got a good job or you got a promotion? Screw that. You got a D&D campaign, all right? That comes first. Everyone knows that.
It's true.
How dare you? You broke the social contract.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was, and then it just took this long for us to start back up again. But
It's okay. It's a little bit of rust. It's new stuff, you know.
Yeah.
We're stream's a little bit delayed. It's the first session. It's expected, you know. We got to work out the kinks.
I get to be the one that explains it. So if anybody's new in chat,
Yeah, they can
we're explaining it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
how does rolling work? Well, you roll.
Yes. So do I roll which one do I roll first before my actual hit and damage?
Your D20 plus your attack bonus, and then if you hit, you can roll your damage die, which it'll say right next to your weapon what that is. I think for your crossbow, I think it's 1d6.
Mm-hmm. It is 1d6.
Yeah, hand crossbows a d6, normal crossbows a d8. I
love that you guys have that memorized.
Yeah, I'm a huge nerd. I play this game way too often.
Okay, so I got an 8.
An 8. You fire off a bolt from your crossbow, and you see both kobolds. They just kind of duck in surprise, chattering and yelling at you. And your bolt, it flies a little high, just right over their heads. They didn't like that.
They didn't like that.
They didn't like that. So, they're also going to shoot at you with their short bows. Does a 21 and an 18 hit?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Yeah. Ouch. Wait, I compared to my constitution, right? The circle below constitution, or is that?
So no, it's the there should be something called armor class. That's what
you're yes. Okay. Armor class is 13, so they both hit.
Yeah. They fire off 2 arrows from their short bows almost exactly at the same time, but not really. Like you get struck with 2 arrows, and you can feel each one dealing 4 damage to your being. So you take 8 damage total.
8 damage total. All right.
And then Roland. Sorry to do this to you, man. How's a 17 look? Does a 17 hit you?
17 will hit because I have double hand axes and not a shield out. So come at me, bro.
Right. So one kobold is going to run up to you wielding a spear, and he jabs at you, dealing 4 damage.
Ooh. Take it, teeth gritting.
Yeah, you groan, and he kind of looks you in the eye, and he goes, "Ah!"
You'll regret that, you little fucker.
Prove it to him, but not yet. First, Van has to go.
All right. How far is sorry, what was it? I forgot what. Oh, Ryoko. How far is Ryoko from Van?
Ryoko is 5 feet behind you.
All right. Then I will put a hand onto Ryoko, casting Healing Word. Healing a whole 7.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then that was his bonus action. We'll cast Mind's Sliver, and on the one that an arrow was fired at but missed.
Okay.
So I need an intelligence saving throw.
9.
All right. He takes the whole 2 damage.
All 2 of its damage?
A whole 2 damage.
Okay. You see it flinch and it throws its head back and it goes, "Wah!" And then it starts swearing at another in a language you don't understand. But you do hear the word "Wah!"
Wait, what did you say?
"Wah!"
Oh, magic.
Oh.
Yeah, you say magic.
Yeah, he just
got
shouts
magic
magic. It's the only word he says in the common tongue. Susie.
Susie here. I am going. So I saw that Ryoko got attacked, and I don't know if this group knows it yet, but we're now all besties, and you don't mess with my besties. So I am going to do magic missile, and I'm going to do one because there's one still near Ryoko, right?
They're not near her. They're about 30 feet away.
That's pretty close. It's not pretty close. All right.
Closer than we want them.
Yeah. So maybe I messed up. Is there one in front of Roland then that was like doing the weird intimidating gesture?
Yeah, there's one directly in front of Roland who has stabbed him with a spear.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I guess I can't picture this right, and I'm trying to get this to like catch up on where we're at on the stream. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna pick. There's 3 of them, right? 3 kobolds? Am I crazy?
There's a total of 5. There's 2 behind you, and there's 3 in front of you.
Okay. Well, I'll do one to the one in front of Roland, because that was rude. And then I'm going to, oh gosh. I don't know, Roland's pretty...
I feel too far away.
Pretty good. Too far away.
Yeah, I'm playing with the stream because I'm seeing the stream. It's like, okay, I don't look too far there now.
Well, that was like a minute ago, though. So
yeah, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know.
Would you say you're about 30 feet?
Yeah, I feel 30 feet away from my computer right now.
Cool.
I was trying to reach my mouse and keyboard. It's like, nope.
I think I'm gonna get rid of try to do to the ones in front of us, so that way we can try to get rid of them faster, so then we can focus all of our energies on the ones. Does that make sense, team?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna try that because I think you get 3 missiles and they don't do a lot of damage, so I don't know why this was a lot of work. But I'm gonna do that.
So you want 1 missile on each of the 3?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Roll a d4.
4.
Wow, really?
I'm not kidding. Well, I would show you, but I guess that's stupid because I could have just changed it.
No, that's fantastic. So,
oh, look at that. My 3rd natural 20, guys. I got it on.
Every
it's
single
blurred
time.
out.
we do
so
go
good.
off
It's
of
blurred out. I swear that's a 20.
system here. So
that's +1, right? 1d4 +1.
it's 1d4 plus 1. So your magic missiles, they fly off, and with incredible accuracy, especially considering that you're a 14-year-old. Each magic missile collides with each kobold's skull in just the right way, and all 3 of their heads blow up, and their bodies just fall lifelessly to the floor.
Oh, I didn't have to roll for each one? Okay.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
I say, ew.
You see Van.
Roland's gonna repeat what the kobold said. Just like magic.
That's a rule that Jeff maintains, is for magic missile and spells similar. You roll 1d4, and that's just what the damage is for each one.
Yeah, I don't know why he does that. It's not.
Magic missile is like a
You're supposed
unique
to roll
case.
1d4 for each one. I know some people are rolling like, oh yeah, it's 1d4. You roll once. I'm like, no, dude, it says specifically roll a d4 for each missile. I'm like, why would you?
It doesn't say that you need to roll for each, though.
Yeah, it does. Hey, I'm not gonna rules lawyer. If you wanted to roll 1d4,
dart deals 1d4 plus 1 damage to its target, but it doesn't say anything about specifically rolling for each dart.
That's fine. I believe you.
So I think, just based on wherever you want to be as a DM, you could just enforce either rule.
Yeah,
I think it's faster to maintain Jeff's way.
Yeah, no, it's definitely faster.
And okay, so that happens. I go, ew, we got you, Ryoko. And then I turn around.
And then you turn around. Do you want to move at all, or do you want to just stand right where you are?
Oh, if I can move, then sure. I'm gonna go back up my buddies.
Do you want to stand in front of Ryoko?
I am not dumb.
You would count as 1/16 cover.
Yeah, okay, I'll go in front of her. Got you, Ryoko. Okay.
Ryoko's pride is hurt.
No!
Being saved by the 12-year-old.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, man, 12-year-old's powerful right now.
Yeah, dang.
Now that I've already gone, I will quickly remind the DM if he wants to. My magic source is wild magic. So if you ever need to pull that card and make me roll, just let me know.
Oh, wild magic is amazing.
Yeah.
You should totally roll.
Oh, yeah. Roll.
I already did it.
Huh?
I already did it. We're good. You didn't make me roll, but if you ever do that moving forward.
Because it's your character, I'm going to make you keep track of it.
Okay.
And then if you roll a 1, that's when I just need you to be like, ooh, hey, I need to roll on the wild magic table.
Okay, so do I need to do that every single time? Then I cast a level spell?
Anytime you cast a leveled spell.
Cool. Well, real fast. That was level 19, so we're good. Or not level. I got a 19, so.
Level 19.
A level 19 spell? Good gosh.
She destroys the universe.
I'm a spy kid. Just kidding, I'm not. Let's do it.
All right. Those kobolds are dead. Rolling.
All right, so the kobold that was impaling me is now obliterated, right? His head just splattered in front of me.
Its head just blew up like that dude from that movie Scanners, and
nice.
It falls to the ground, and you're able to rip that spear out from between your armor plates or wherever that nick in the armor was.
Sure.
And you can throw it down on the ground, or you can keep it.
Yeah, no, I just get it off. There go my dice. I just throw it off of me, and then how far are the remaining 2 kobolds? They're not if I move 25 feet, I can still hit them with the hand axes that have a range of 30, correct?
Yes. If you were to move 25 feet, you would be within range of the 2.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to rush forward, and then once I get those 25 feet of movement, I get close enough, I chuck both hand axes, one at each one.
One at each one?
Yep, one at each kobold. All right, first one. Does a 13 hit the kobold?
Ooh, yes, it does.
Wonderful. That does 5 slashing damage.
All right, how about the next one?
The second one does a 14 hit.
Yes,
you
it
said
does.
yes, right? Okay, and then the damage for that one is 7.
Yeah, so you run, there's a space between Susie and Ryoko, and you just kind of you hop in between them, and you let fly your
dwarven arrows.
And with everybody in this group is so fantastically accurate. You catch one in the side of the face, and he goes down, and you catch one in the neck, and gurgling through blood and spitting up his own bodily fluids, he goes down and he coughs and he chokes all over your axe. They're filthy now, but they are both dead.
Perfect. I'm going to turn to Susie Weavers and tell her dwarven magic. Go up and grab my hand axes and be go to Van and be like, hey, can you do that thing to these guys?
you see Van like, oh no, what did I get myself into? I am now the maid of the group.
It takes me a while to clean these off, and they rust pretty bad, so it's pretty nice that you can just do
that. Van takes his action to clean one of his axes.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Oh, I have dice everywhere in my room now.
How are you guys looking? Are you guys kind of bloody, or are you guys pretty all right?
I'm sitting pretty.
Roland's looking a little damaged, but he's all right.
All right.
With Van's healing, I'm doing pretty well. Just standing here being protected by a gnome.
You hear a door open behind you guys, and a guy pops his head out of a door, and he looks around. The door has collided with one of the dead kobolds whose head exploded, and he kind of he pushes the kobold body away with the door, and he looks around and he looks at you guys and he gestures, and he's like, get inside.
Oh, no, yeah. Just start moving my little leg and get over there.
All right, I follow.
Ryoko. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that was done.
Oh, great. I scoop up Susie Weber, and we run inside. I didn't give you a choice.
All right. You guys are inside, and he closes the door behind him, and you hear several latches go off, and you see that one of the latches has clearly been on this door for a while, but another two of these latches have very clearly been put on frantically and quickly very recently. And he closes the door, and he kind of moves to a window, and he kind of looks out very anxiously. And then he sits at the table nearby, and he goes, you please have a seat. Sit.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, Roland will find a chair to sit down and still kind of looking at this guy. What is he? What is his appearance?
He looks just like a normal dude. He's not in any kind of armor or anything. He's just wearing regular clothing. He has kind of a brownish vest over a green long sleeve shirt. Regular pants. His boots are well worn and very dirty. His hair seems very unkempt. Bit sweaty, bit greasy. But other than that, he just seems like a normal dude.
And a human?
And he is a human. Yep. And he leans back and he just kind of wipes the grease and the sweat away from his face. And
how long have you been here?
We've been stuck for 4 days. You guys are idiots for being here. Why are you here?
Same reason anybody else is. Coin.
You're not going to get that coin. I'm sorry to tell you, but you guys are the 100th persons that they have sent in the last 4 days. And
what's happening?
You guys in less and less now.
What plagues the city?
I don't know what to call it. It's just one day everybody woke up and decided that that we were under siege. We don't know where these creatures came from, but we're seeing kobolds. We're seeing giant cats. We're seeing the worst of giant insects. It's there's massacre everywhere, and most people are dead. We've barely had time to clear the streets, but they want us indoors and away. And if we're caught out in the streets, they kill us. And they keep sending people in to help, but they always die. You guys are gonna die. I mean, maybe you won't, but if the last 4 days has been any indicator, you guys are gonna die.
Ryoko just sits there and raises one eyebrow as she's listening. That's it.
We were told to find your king in his castle and make sure he's alive. Do you know if he is?
I don't know. I've been stuck in here for 4 days. Maybe. I hope.
Hmm.
I mean, somebody's got to clean this mess up, and it sure ain't gonna be me.
Who did this house arrest?
Oh, I don't know if it was like one person that made that decision, but like if you're caught out, they'll like count. They'll tell you to get inside, and they'll count. And if you're not inside by the count of, I'm assuming 3. I don't know. If you're not inside by 3, they'll kill you. It's happened a few times.
Wait, so the guard will kill you, not the insects?
You know those little things out there you just killed look like rat dragons?
Yeah, the kobolds.
Sure. Yeah, those will kill you.
Oh, I see. They're the ones instituting this curfew.
Yeah, but there's bigger ones too, and they're nasty. Some of those don't even count. I was on the cleanup crew, and I was just like trying to remove bodies of people who had died during the initial siege, and this one huge dude, he just covered in fur, swung this huge axe and just killed the dude I was with out of nowhere. No warning, no nothing, and I peed a little bit, and then I ran.
Interesting.
Oh,
You don't sound sad that your friend died.
He wasn't a friend. He was just a dude that was helping clean. I don't know if I've ever seen him before.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'll never see him again.
You're right. There's a lot of people I won't ever see again.
We should do any.
unless you clean up his body.
Do any of you need a rest here, or if not, we can press on.
Yeah. You guys are totally welcome to invite yourselves to rest here.
You invited us in here.
I mean, I told you to get off the street. But
Yeah.
if you guys
Into
are
your
planning
house.
to go, there's beds just in the other room. You guys can take a load off. I just your warning.
Yeah. Well, we have a job.
Wait, how far away is the castle from where we're at right now?
Oh man, if I could put it in a length, like a measurement of length that I would understand. I don't have an education, so it's kind of far.
Kind of far. Okay, but not really far, just kind
if
of
you
far.
could put it in like increments of 5-foot cubes, how many of those 5-foot cubes would it take to get to the castle?
He leans back in his chair and he looks at his feet, and he goes, I don't know, 1,000?
Mm. Do you use metric here?
No, I'm not a metric user, but it looks like 2 of you are.
Ah.
If we sleep tonight, is everybody all happy and healed and everything's reset in the morning?
Yeah, if you guys want to take a long rest here, he's invited you, so you guys will be able to head out well rested.
Are people allowed outside during the day?
I mean, we're not really allowed outside at any point, but I feel like you're more likely to get caught in the daytime. But that's completely up to you guys. You guys can stay here until morning. You guys can leave at night. You know.
How's the party?
Lives.
How's the party in terms of like seeing in the dark? I can see okay.
This is the first time I've ever had dark vision. I'm very excited about it.
Okay.
I have
I
dark
can
vision
also see.
also.
Oh, it's a whole dark vision
All
group.
right. So then I think that that idea of maybe traveling at night wouldn't be so bad. We
Yeah.
could rest in the day now, and then recover, and then make our way to the castle through the cover of darkness. And then by the time the dawn starts, we can make our way into another home and rest there.
I like it.
All right. That sounds good to me.
All right. Well, thank you. What is your name?
My name? You want to know my name? Nobody ever asks my name. I'm so excited.
Aw.
My
You're
name is Brain.
Brain?
It's ironic, I know.
Well,
Good to
great.
meet you,
Thank you
Well, you're-
for giving us comfort in your home.
Yeah.
You're smart enough to know what irony is. That's impressive.
Well, I mean, growing up stupid with a name like Brain, you learn pretty fast about the concept of irony. I just can't learn much else about anything because, I gotta work and put food on the table. And who has time to read when you're spending 28-hour shifts down in a mine?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
7 days a week.
I think you might have your math there wrong, but all right.
Could be.
I'm no judge. I don't really have much intelligence either. All right. Well, thank you, Brain, for accommodating us. And Roland's gonna head over to whatever he can, fucking put a pillow down or some shit, trying to sleep on that. Take his chainmail off. I'm just gonna get some rest.
Cool. Thanks, guys. You're more than welcome to, rest and everything. I just ask that you try not to eat much of my food because I still have to, live through this, I hope.
Oh, it's okay. I have rations I can eat, and I can spare some for everybody else if you don't have any.
Oh, cool. Can I have some?
Yeah, sure. I have like 2 days worth of rations I can spare, I guess.
Oh, dope.
There you go. It's like horrible tack and all that terrible things that you have to eat at sea.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's if you wet it a bit, it tastes a little bit better.
I'll be sure to do that. Hey, here's a tip: if you put salt on a cockroach, it doesn't taste completely like crap.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I'll keep my eye out tonight for any of them.
Yeah.
Good day.
You're welcome for that little tidbit.
You just see Ryoko walk away from the conversation, unsure of what her life means.
What? You too good for cockroaches?
Yeah. How far away does Ryoko want to walk? Because she's got 10 feet in the room, and then
I want to be 9 feet.
You walk 9 feet to the wall. Do you want to put an arm on the wall and lean against your arm and
How did you know?
Oh, you're gonna brood the crap out of that wall.
I walk over to Ryoko. And whisper to her, "I can make the cockroach taste good. It's okay."
I look at Van and I tell him, "You're gonna be my new best friend."
I don't know. I think cockroach doesn't taste that bad. I think put a little bit of tack on it, and you get a little bit of hearty meal. It's not terrible. I don't know. Yeah, I guess magic does make things easier, but sure. Something to be said about building character. I don't know.
You look at Van, the opposite of character.
Yeah, Roland's just trying to justify the fact that he's eaten cockroach way too many times. All right. I think we're going to long rest then.
Long rest.
All right.
You rest a long time. Do you guys want to take off in the day or at night?
At night.
At night, yeah.
At night? Okay.
With the cover of darkness.
Under cover of darkness. And who has night vision or dark vision?
All
Everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah, we confirmed this before we decided to take off at night.
That's fantastic. That is so great that there's no humans in this party.
Nope.
Because there totally would have been if I wasn't a DM. Constantly just behind somebody. What do you see now? What's in front of us? All right.
I don't know. I can't see either. I lost my dark vision somehow.
Under cover of night, you guys gather yourselves and you leave Brain's home. And he just good luck, guys. I hope I don't have to clean up your corpses.
Van says, "Eat this ration soon. It'll taste better."
Oh yeah, day vision. Oh my god, what was it? There's a couple characters that have that. I think not actually. Yeah, it is kobolds. Kobolds, while they're fighting in the day, they have disadvantage as long as they're within bright light.
I was trying to make a joke, but look at that. I know what I'm talking about.
100%. Yeah, day vision. That's a thing.
It is a thing. The sunlight sensitivity.
Yep.
You're making George rethink things.
It's like, oh wait, these kobolds are supposed to have disadvantage. Fuck.
Well, no, they don't have it anymore.
Not anymore, because now we're all in the dark.
All of these are just things that I literally pulled up before we started. But you don't need to know about how I do or do not prepare my games.
We don't need to peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Alright, so you guys are out in the street. Right outside Brain's home is like a very small kind of town square full of lots of little carts and kiosks, all full of produce. There's one that's full of bottles that you can tell are like meant for like wine, like it's bottles of wine, and that's what's in front of you. It does fork off. There are two streets going further east. There's a northern street running east and a southern street running east. It's just about which street you may or may not want to take.
Can I ask what time it is?
Yes, it is 9:32 p.m. where you guys are.
9:32
p.m.
Guys, it's officially past my bedtime. Woo!
Ryoko looks at her and says, "Are you sure you're 18?
Oh, no. I'm 23. Oh, wait, 22? How old are you? What year is it? Let's just keep going, guys. It's fast.
Ryoko doesn't understand it's a joke, looks at her and says, "I am 23.
Oh.
I want Susie Weaver's age to just continually get older until it makes absolutely no sense.
Same.
Every time someone asks her, it's like 42, 89.
Well, she's a wild magic, so she might literally get older.
I think it's very good. So north or south? We can flip a coin, I guess. Do any of you magic users know a magical way to decide?
I have a coin here.
Doesn't seem very magical, but sure.
I can make it disappear.
And now
I can make it disappear too. I'm just gonna try to yank it out of his hands. See, gone.
You easily take it out of Van's hand. Well, you can flip it, I guess, if you want.
No, it's fine. I just was trying to make a joke here.
Van looks like he's like really confused.
Toss the coin back to you. All right, flip it. Heads north, tails south. Sound good?
Sure.
Come on, north.
All right.
North.
Wait, what? Did it really go
Majeski, high or low?
Hi."
You're going south.
Ah.
All right.
The coin has spoken.
All right.
How are you guys doing? Like, as you progress forward, just like, how are you just walking normally?
I guess we should try to kind of stealth. I mean, I have disadvantage on those, but yeah.
All right. For the next
try to stealth.
30 feet. Roll for stealth.
21.
That's a 14, and then that's a 6. With my stealth modifier. All right.
Ryoko, Van, how are you guys?
I have an 18.
And 13 for me.
All right.
I have an 8.
I'm excited to see what George does with this.
You guys are able to make it up to you're like halfway through. I'm gonna need one more stealth check from everybody.
Okay. That is
We got a 5.
That is a 16. Okay.
I have an 18.
An 18. All right.
13 from Roland.
So you guys are now in the street to the south. You're moving as stealthily as possible, and everybody go ahead and roll for perception.
18.
Oh.
Okay. Perception at disadvantage. Okay. Yeah. So 10.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Oh yeah, because we're in dim light.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah, so 8. Never mind.
Oh, we roll for disadvantage in dark vision?
Yeah, because dark vision only lets you. So if we were not dark vision, we would have we'd be blind. But
oh, okay.
yeah, It's dim light, so we still just have disadvantage on perception checks, but that's it.
10 is mine.
I also have 10.
Oh, I forgot there was -5 to pass perception. I'm like, I thought it was -5.
Oh.
And I forgot to ask when I originally set you guys up on the map. Who's first? Who's first in line?
I'd probably still be Roland. I think he's the tankiest.
Yeah.
So.
And who's second?
Me.
Third?
All right, I'll be third.
All right, Ryoko, that puts you bringing up the rear.
We're going to turn around one of these times and Ryoko's just going to be gone.
I don't know. I got lost.
You guys continue to make your way down this street, and out from the shadows of the alleyway to the south, Roland, you are attacked.
Oh no!
From the side, you are attacked by what you can only guess is a monster bigger than you, but you don't get a very good look at it. Does a
No.
Does a 16 hit you?
It just hits.
It just hits.
16 just hits. That's my AC.
It grabs you, and its massive jaws and massive fangs dig deep into your flesh, and you take 10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage.
Whew. Yeah, Roland's looking rough.
Yeah, bloody but up.
Yeah, bloody but up.
All right, it shakes you roughly, and then spits you out, and then just kind of pounces just a little bit down the street farther, and it then turns around and stares everybody down, letting loose a deep guttural growl, and you see a massive saber-tooth tiger, and it's only got one saber-tooth. One of them is stuck inside Roland's leg.
Oh my god!
We have a new weapon. Just kidding.
That's Laura's old character coming out.
Poppy, yeah. There it is.
Sorry. It's hard to let go. I love her so much. Okay.
Are we rolling initiative or just...
Yep, roll initiative.
Alright.
Oh, another 20 for initiative.
Mine's is actually pretty good this time.
It's dexterity, right?
Dexterity, yes. Van, you said you got 20?
Yes.
Anybody above that?
Above 1?
Above 1. Anybody above 15?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, 19.
Me too.
Hey, nice. What's your
Me
dexterity?
3. I'm 17 though.
Nice.
I'm not 19. Sorry, I'm 17.
Susan
I'm nervous.
and
We're
Roland,
on stream. I don't know.
You're good. Relax. It's just D&D.
It's just dindin.
It's just math.
It's just math, and none of us are good at it.
Yeah, apparently I don't know how to do it at all.
Well, fun fact though, Majeski's actually really smart in math, so that's why I laugh a little bit tonight, because she is actually a nerd and really good at math.
Really?
I legit am like, I can do linear regression models, but I can't add degree 17.
You can do the what now?
Exactly.
Yes,
I don't know how to
exactly.
do anything.
Majeski, what was your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 15 with a +2. Is that what you're asking me?
Yep.